So what I've just played is the introduction to what hopefully will become the Stop Put Ukulele Player's version of Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers. And I've been asked to make this video to sort of explain one or two things about the rhythm and the techniques that you use. It uses a technique called a hammer-on. You may not know what one of those is, I'll explain it to you. And then I'll build up the rhythm in parts. So hopefully you'll be able to work through each part, getting better as you go along. And hopefully there'll be some timestamps down there so that you can come back to the video and carry on where you left off. Anyway, I'm now going to adjust the camera angle so you can see what I'm playing rather than just look at my face. Right, so the technique I mentioned is called a hammer-on. Now what you're probably used to doing at the moment is when you strum a chord, you're used to having your fingers in place before you strum the chord. And we're going to break that rule. We're going to strum a chord and then put our fingers in place to get this effect. Now it's called a hammer-on. Possibly the most famous exponent of it was a guy called Jimi Hendrix. You might have heard of him. And he'd just do this. You notice that my strumming hand's doing nothing and I'm just hammering on to one fret, one string, and it's enough to make a note that you can hear. Usually it's done with individual notes, but you can do it with chords, and we're going to do it with chords. So what we're going to do is, instead of going C and then F, we're going to play C, then the open strings, a C6 or A minor 7th chord, and hammer on the shape of the F. So it's C, hammer on, C, hammer on. Hopefully I'm exaggerating the movements here so you can see what I'm doing. So just practice this. C, hammer on, C, hammer on, C, open F. Right, hopefully you've got that bit now. So now I'm going to start to build up the rhythm. Initially I'm going to do it all with down strums, just to make it obvious. It isn't all down strums when you come to play it, but as I say, work your way from beginning to end and hopefully you'll be able to build up the rhythm. So it's 3 downstrokes of C, then we go into the sort of change from the C to the hammer on F. So it's C, 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 hammer on, C, 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 hammer on, C, 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 hammer on, C, 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 hammer on. And that's about 2/3, 3/4 of the basic rhythm. There's a little bit more at the end, and that's what we're going to add now. There's a few more, 2 more in fact. There's a few more strums on the F chord. So it's C, 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 hammer on, F, F, C, 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 hammer on, F, F, C, 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 hammer on, F, F, C, 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 hammer on, F, F. So that gives you the emphasis of the rhythm. Those are the sort of emphasised beats of the rhythm. Now when you play the full thing, you don't want to be doing it all as downstrokes. So now, again, I'm going to exaggerate my movements a little bit. I'm going to put in some upstrokes where previously they were all downstrokes. So it's almost there. So that combination of downstrokes and upstrokes, and you just kind of fill in the rhythm, really, fill in the gap. So it's sort of. Thank you.